Hey guys, RCT3 Crashes 100 here, and I'm here with a very quick APMEX post-unboxing. This one really is going to be quite short because most of the stuff I actually purchased this time wasn't actually for me, it was for Christmas gifts and stuff, and that's obviously not going to go in the collection, so I'm not going to show it on camera here, mainly because I know my family actually watch my YouTube channel and I don't want to spoil it to them. But yeah. That might be a spoiler, in which case, hey guys, I know you're watching, have fun. I'm not going to tell you what I've got because I want it to be a surprise. Anyway, we do have some things here. Most prominently, of course, I have finally got back to collecting silver half dollars. I only picked up one roll this time, and it was a standard average circulated roll of silver walking liberties. So most of what's in there are 1940s issues, but I do have a few separate coins to show off here. These ones I just pulled from the roll that I thought were quite interesting. So first we have this 1939. You don't really tend to get many 1930s issues, I think, in these rolls from what I've seen. Of course, we have Weinmann's iconic Walking Liberty design and the Eagle design here. I still think they should use this reverse design in something. It would be absolutely brilliant to see on a new issue somewhere, maybe on a special year American Silver Eagle, I don't know. So we'll put that to one side, just down there. Also, because these are average circulated, I can actually treat them with a bit more abuse, although I wouldn't want to. So we have this 1936, which isn't quite as heavily tarnished, but is definitely more worn. Look at that motto there. And this is a 1936 Pennsylvania, so, you know, it's sort of Philadelphia, sorry. Keep getting that mixed up all the time, I have no idea why. Again, really smooth. This one is probably a worse condition than that one, so we'll put that back there as well. And then we have a 1935. Can you see where we're going with these? This one is in slightly nicer condition, I would say. It's a 1935 S here. Actually, let me just double check that one. Knowing that now, nope, that is still a 1936 Philadelphia. So this is a 1935 San Francisco. It has a little mint mark just there. I don't know how close I can actually get this to the camera and still have it autofocus. Let's try that now. Yep, there you go. You can see it's heavily worn down, but that is definitely an S. So I will move that to one side again, and we will just get the autofocus to come back in. Wonderful, there we go. So second from last of the ones I pulled here is this one here, which has been very clearly polished. It is a 1934, and if I flip this over again to show you the mint mark, bring it in nice and close. That is also a 1934 San Francisco there, so we've got two with mint marks so far. Put that back over there again. In fact, we'll actually just group these into place, just like that, because they will be visible in the background through the rest of this video, I reckon. Again, get the autofocus going. And lastly, we have this extremely old and worn coin. This is a 1917. You can see just how, like, slicked out it is. It's not quite to the point that you can't make out the date or any of the basic designs, but there is virtually no raised details on this coin left. And here's the back again. You can see it's just beaten up to nothing else. Again, you can actually see the spots of corrosion there, so that might be something that I might actually want to take off before I put this into the roll. So, you know, there we go. I'm just checking to see if there is an obverse mint mark on here, but I don't think there is one, no. So this is going to be a 1917 Philadelphia. So we will put that over there. So next up, and by the way, that NGC box in the background is brand new. I got it just because I was realising I was running out of space for my slabs. And I also wanted a dedicated box for my miscellaneous countries instead of like my UK and my US collection. Speaking of something from the US, I picked this up here. This is a PMG paper money guarantee $100 bill. It's graded as gem uncirculated 66 with, I forget what this is actually, exceptional paper quality. So there you go. You've seen $100 bills on this channel before. There's nothing really that special about it. other than the fact that this was a pain to import, can I just say, it took an absolute age to get this to go through. I shipped this via my US, as I usually do, and they sent it out via FedEx at first. And even though they had access to the invoice and all that good stuff, and they could clearly see this is not really intended for circulation anymore, it's in a big grading slip, they assumed it was legal tender, which technically it is, although would you really want to trouble yourself with tearing it out? And they refused to import it. So it went back all the way to Sarasota in Florida, and they then sent it out with DHL. And DHL then took several days trying to ascertain if this is what was referred to as an antique, which this is a 2017A issue. It's really not an antique at all. It's honestly quite funny in that regard. But no, they agreed it was an antique because it's in grading, and apparently that made it okay. So, you know, I guess, whatever floats your boat. So we'll put that back there, and thanks to this, we can actually hold it up. Let's just push that slightly up, see if I can actually get that in there here. Pull it back slightly. Because last, we have something which I think is genuinely really cool. APMEX was only selling these for about $38 a piece, I think. I'd have to check my packing slip to remember, but it was definitely not more than $40. This is a genuine piece of wire money from the reign of Ivan IV of Russia, better known as Ivan the Terrible. So this is actually a hammered coin, as you can see here, and it's referred to as wire money, although it's actually a kopeck, as the NGC label here describes, because wire money coins were quite literally taken by taking a piece of silver wire and hammering it out, because something that Ivan IV, or Ivan the Terrible, was quite infamous for was kind of destroying the Russian economy, and so there wasn't nearly as much silver to go around to mint full-size hammered coins. And I think by this point they might have been experimenting with milled coins. I don't think so. I know virtually nothing about the history of this period, really, beyond like some of the main events. And of course, Ivan IV, or Ivan the Terrible, is also known as being the first Tsar of Russia. So it saw the transformation of Russia from a medieval state to the Russian Empire. So it's kind of an interesting coin in terms of transitions. And this is also my first holder with this clear view thing here. Apparently this is quite commonplace for smaller coins, where the standard arms that would hold it would make it a bit difficult to properly display the coin. So there isn't really much detail on here again, because it was literally hammered from a piece of silver wire. You can see part of a design here on the front. I think that's the obverse at least. On the reverse, we actually do have some Cyrillic here, I believe. I'm holding it at this angle because that seems to be the one it was struck at. I do not know Cyrillic, so if any of this is legible, if any of it is actually complete words, feel free to translate it and put it in the comments. I will heart and pin it if it is of interest to you, and gets it right, I guess. I don't know. It could literally be anything. I'm sure it has something to do with the details of the coin, the denomination, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's more or less all there is to say about today's APMEX micro unboxing. I hope you enjoyed this video here. As I said before, I am now back to collecting half dollars again. I would really like to finish filling out all the tubes that I purchased years ago now, and I still haven't really gotten around to filling all of them. I should have been able to by now, but hey. And also I'm noticing there is a gouge mark on this coin. Might have happened in the rolling machine. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm RCT3 Crashes 100. And I hope you enjoyed this APMEX mini unboxing, post-unboxing, unboxing, whatever you want to call it. Over and out.